Hey, chickadees! I'm Lay Rooster, and you're in the hen house. We've got a new blog just posted here today on July 2nd, and we want to take a look at it from Marvel Strike Force. Get your latest and greatest news, and let's take a look at it. Before we dive right into that, make sure you like this video. Give us a subscribe to the channel so you'll know about that and support the channel, as well as smash that notification bell so you'll know about the next video we post, and we'll keep you updated either on the podcast or here on YouTube with these weekly news updates, as well as gameplay and other happenings and character releases. So stay tuned, subscribe, like, and comment. All right, let's get into this. Seeing Red and Gold. One proviso here. We've got the blog that originally went live at 2 p.m. Pacific. It has since been, they've since removed a big part of the sweepstakes, and I've got it saved on my computer here. So I'm going to go over that with you so you can hear about what they had to say, and then we'll find out about what they take away. Okay, so you're getting it here, people. All right, stay tuned for Seeing Red and Gold. Greetings, Commanders. Grab your lucky rabbit's foot, hang up your dream catcher, and stuff your pockets with four-leaf clovers, because we've got a special opportunity for you to transform your roster. But your good fortune doesn't stop there, because we've also got a start date for the upcoming Origin Gear Challenges, an astonishing X-Men character on the move, a returning legend coming in for a landing, and events to prep and improve your roster. Now read on if you'd like to include winning big in your future. Remember, it is time for the buzz. The Marvel Strike Force Weekly Buzz. Buzz, 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 buzz. Oh crap, who let in all these bees? Stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop, stop, stop. All right, seeing red sweepstakes. This is the part that's been removed, so let's check this out for sure. All right, if you're looking to make some major improvements to your roster, skip the red room and enter the upcoming Seeing Red sweepstakes. Yesterday, we shared the official sweepstakes website in an inbox message and via our social channels where you can enter your PID for a chance to earn big rewards. I don't think that's happened, and that may have something to do with it being removed. Everyone who enters is guaranteed to receive 5 Red Star orbs, and the sweepstakes winners are in for a major rewards haul. All right, the grand prize, this is pretty impressive. One lucky grand prize winner will receive 810 character shards, which is a full 7-star unlock, and a 5 Red Star promotion for each of the stars of Marvel Studios' upcoming Black Widow movie, Black Widow, Taskmaster, Red Guardian, and Yelena Belova. All right. Along with shards, the winner will also receive 20,000 power cores and early access to an upcoming costume for Taskmaster. Very cool. All right, honestly, cool for that person. Lots of stuff there. Second prize is 20 winners. 20 second prize winners will receive 310 character shards, which is a 5-star unlock, and a 4 red star promotion each for Black Widow, Taskmaster, Red Guardian, and Yelena Belova, along with 10,000 power cores and early access to the Taskmaster costume. Those power cores are actually worth some money, in game, of course. They're not worth it if you don't feel like you need to buy them, but that's a lot of in-game money to throw around. So that's 21 people with a lot there. Runners up, there's 80 winners. 80 runners up will receive 100 character shards, 3-star character unlock, and a 3 red star promotion for Black Widow, Taskmaster, Red Guardian, and Yelena Belova, along with 5,000 power cores and early access to the Taskmaster costume. Doesn't say it's free. Probably you can buy it for free, buy it early or something like that. But anyway, all those power cores, that's really a lot. I didn't see this email, so I think that may be why it got removed. But we'll have to see. I wanted to make sure I shared that with you guys before this thing got refreshed. So that's a big part of it. Curious what you're thinking and what you think about the removals and what you think after the fact. Put them down below in the comments. All right. So more gold. We're excited to announce that we'll be infusing a significant increase to the amount of gold available to all levels of players in the coming weeks. There will be 2 rollouts of changes to the gold economy that will include a max grand total at the top end of approximately 8,100,000 gold per month. Sounds like a lot of gold at the top end. All right. In the first rollout, we want to directly address player feedback from this year concerning character, roster progression, feeling sluggish. Yeah. In the next version, 5.5, you will see Daily objectives will have an increase in rewards of a 103,000 gold per day, which will total approximately 3 million gold per month. Okay. Of this 103,000 per day, 70,000 of it will be added to the Strike Initiative daily objectives. Okay, so your dailies. All right. By competing in all available alliance wars through the war completion rewards, players will earn an additional 1,920,000 gold per month, assuming a 50% win rate in war. Specifically, winning a war earns you 200,000 more gold, and losing a war will earn you 120,000 more gold. Okay, so increase win and loss gold, and they're assuming you win half of your battles. It seems to be what they try to get you to do. If you win too much, they start putting you up against people you have no chance against. So there will be a second rollout not too far behind the first one, which will include the rest of the amount to get to 8.1 million gold per month. There isn't a date set for this second rollout yet, as it will happen around the same time as the increase to player level and gear tier. The team is planning ahead to ensure that when these caps increase, players will continue to be able to make meaningful progression to their roster. Okay, so hold up a second, record scratch. All right, so very soon, not yet determined, but second roll, not too far behind the next rollout is the new gold increase, and it's supposed to happen around the same time as the increase to player level and gear tier. We're talking about gear tier 16 and player level 85. So more tiers and all that coming soon, sooner than possibly we expected. So that's coming. All right. We understand that character progression is one of the cornerstones of what makes Marvel Strike Force so much fun. Going forward, we will be reviewing player roster progression more frequently than before to ensure that we can respond quickly to your needs and the ever-changing meta game. Meaning, we haven't been paying attention and it hasn't been good for you, and we promise we're going to try now. By the way, there's a new Marvel game and we would like you to stay here. Okay. Okay. Origin challenges. A few weeks back, we introduced the upcoming Origin challenges, which will reward gear for each of the Origin traits. There was a delay in publishing the updates, but these gear challenges kick off on July 7th with the version 5.5 release. Okay, 5.5 release coming out July 7th, only a few days away. That's also when the first wave of the gold increases is happening. It's not a gold orb increase, so you don't have to worry about sitting on those gold orbs if you actually need them. Although, why open things if you don't need them? Why? Okay. Um, as a reminder, you'll need to assemble teams for each of the 5 Origin traits, all equipped with ISO 8, in order to earn tons of purple and orange Origin gear. Here are the new challenges and the requirements. In its original biofuel, requiring 5 bio characters, original mutagens, requiring 5 mutant characters, alchemy requires 5 mystic characters, expertise requires 5 skill characters, and industry requiring 5 tech characters. You know, get the picture. You need 5 of the type of character that need that origin to get these special challenges completed. Each challenge appears twice a week, once per weekday, with all active on Saturdays, and requires the following ISO 8 on characters. So you'll be able to do it. It'll be once throughout the week, Monday through Friday, all of them on Saturday. And we have all the other ones on Sunday, so you'll have a lot of challenges to do on Saturdays and Sundays. All right. Difficulty 1, the tier 1, it will be tier 1 ISO level 3 or higher. Okay. So again, ISO 3 is, we've talked about this before, it's beginning to be a baseline for what they require. It's not that hard to get to 3, but once you start taking up a lot of people, you start running into an ion crunch and a crystal crunch. So use your ISO energy and farm those ions as well as those crystals. We will be getting more soon. If you check my previous video about the blog where they're talking about increases to that, that's coming soon with this release on July 7th. All right. Difficulty 2, Tier 1, Level 4 plus. This is where it starts getting tighter. You can only have so many. I mean, ideally, you're going to want to have everybody. They want you to have everybody. at 4 plus. And then difficulty 3, tier 1, level 5 plus. I've only started bringing up characters to 5 plus. I know we need them for our Doom raids. We need them for now the mythic legendary unlocks for Adam Warlock. I focused there on my X Factor plus the ones I was already using that were shoe-in characters to give the 5s. And of course, we've got blue ISOs to go after you get past 5. So that's available. Character availability is next section. The first Wednesday of the month is coming up, which means we've got characters moving to new locations to open more opportunities to earn shards. Fortify your astonishing X-Men team with shards for Iceman, who's sliding into Villain 7-9, replacing Ironheart. You can still find Ironheart in the Blitz store for 500 Blitz credits, so head there for this Power Armor Prodigy's shards. I think there was some question about whether or not Ironheart was in there, but the good news is, Ironheart's not that big of a deal. But Iceman is a big deal, and you're going to want him for your astonishing X-Men team. So make sure you get him and check that out. So apparently, Ironheart will be available in the Blitz store for 500 credits if she hasn't already been. And again, it's one of those characters that I don't buy, and I don't know that you do either. So it's like people were saying that she's not there, and I haven't had a chance to check. I wanted to get this other information out to you. So if not, I think that means she's coming there. Okay, returning legendary event. The Phoenix Force awakens again soon with the return of the Phoenix legendary event, Phoenix Rising, on July 12th. To recruit the legendary controller for the X-Men, you'll need a top team of villain mystic controller characters: Hela, and Assassin, Loki, Mordo, Nobu, and or Ronan. Don't miss your chance to recruit Phoenix and turn your enemies to ash with no chance of rising again. This is one of the tougher ones, and Phoenix is a really big deal, especially for mid-game players. Early game players, be aware that Phoenix is weird, and you have to do special stuff to unlock her, because you do need 6-star characters of only these 6 villain mystic controller characters. So that is Hela, who's wonderful. You should get her. All right, because you're going to use her in all kinds of places, Dark Dimension, etc. Hand Assassin, not good, not good. Let's hold on her. Loki, all right, good on your Asgardians, somewhat useful. Mordo, good on your Supernatural, has some use. Ronan, good on the Kree team. That's not very good, but the word is that Phi Lavelle is going to get added with the Kree tag. That may help when she works well with Ronan, that kind of thing. So Ronan. The other one is, of course, Hela got added recently. Now Doom technically should be a villain mystic controller, and so he should be eligible. But if you have Doom, you should already have Phoenix, so it's a little moot anyway. But just know, as if they slowly add these people in, you can do that. But that's where, if you're doing the hand events that was just running and things like that, getting your Hand Assassin and your Nobu, get to extra shards there when you get the boosted drop rates for that. So that you can know. And eventually they're going to rework the hand and make them better than the below crap level team that they are. So you might as well get them. And Nobu's the leader of that team. So hopefully he will definitely be worked out. So be aware. And get Phoenix. She will help you in the mid game. She'll help you progress through campaign nodes that you can't get through. She'll help you with challenge nodes that you can't get through, or help you farm that. And if you pair her with Beast, who's also great with her, then you'll get the boost, because when Phoenix dies, because she does that to unveil and unleash most of her power, it counts against you. So you get 2 stars of trying to clear a challenge or a campaign node. But if you have Beast and she's the only one that does that, no one else dies, it counts as 3 stars. That's another way to advance yourself along the campaign and the challenges. So for those that are struggling with particular areas where you could use X-Men or global characters, things like that. So be aware. All right, upcoming blitzes. Assemble character shards for 2 famous Avengers and rack up limited time classified data currency for the Web of Spies event with these upcoming blitzes. Emerging from the shadows first on July 5th is the Widow's Bite Blitz. That's coming up, all right, where you can bite into enemies for Black Widow character shards. And then coming out of the quiver next on July 8th is the Sharpshooter Blitz. Take aim at enemy teams in exchange for earning tons of Hawkeye shards. Okay, early beginner and mid-game player alert here on these blitzes. Again, Black Widow and Hawkeye, part of the Wave 1 Avengers team. Um, Most people already have them if they're further in the game, so they won't be contesting very hard. This is an area where early and mid game players can push in Blitz to get more shards and rank higher in the Blitz event than you normally do. So we get two of them this time instead of just one, usually one, and then somebody that everyone wants. So you get the two. The other point is these two characters are important members of the Wave 1 Avengers, and you can also use Black Widow in the Skilletary when you need for the Skilletary event. So these two characters are important. The Wave 1 Avengers still is the current recommended hero team that you should start with when beginning right now. If you're not working on your Wave 1 Avengers, you should start because they are good and they will help you in many nodes, especially in the beginning of the game. And you can farm these guys early, so hopefully you can get them maxed out and use them here. So be aware of that. Now, bonus and flash events. Fill up on energy, guardians, ravagers, mercs, and gold with the upcoming bonus and flash events. For bonus events, filter your roster by the trait for a list of eligible characters and their campaign nodes. On July 3rd, which is tomorrow, Energy Overload heads your way again, where you'll receive 240 campaign energy, not including ISO 8 levels, all right, instead of the normal 120 when refreshing campaign energy. Take advantage of this increasing energy for the Web of Spies event. Okay, these are always great. You refresh your energy, you spend your cores, you're going to get 240 energy instead of 120. So that goes a lot further. You can get a lot more stuff. You'll get more of the confidential data for the Black Widow event as well. All right, very nice. Now, create fireworks on July 4th with Going Nowhere, which helps you prepare for the upcoming Star-Lord Legendary event with double shard rewards and campaign nodes for Guardians and Ravagers. So Star-Lord's coming. We talked about this a little bit last time. The Going Nowhere is going to give you the double drops. It's always good to farm these characters that are during their double drop time, even if you don't normally do it, just to kind of get them, just like the hand. Kind of you're getting more bang for your buck, hopefully, because you're getting twice as much as you would get. But there is still a chance you will get nothing. But there's also a chance that you'll get quite a bit and somewhere in between. So that's a time to do it, time to push everything. Also, we mentioned that Star-Lord, I suspect he's working better now with Gamora, or Gamora works better with Star-Lord and the Guardians of the Galaxy better than she ever did before. So she's going to kind of boost that team a little bit, especially if you're not going to have Adam Warlock at the get-go, because you can get Gamora. And then I would not be surprised if there's not a rework coming for part of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I've heard that hinted as well. So it wouldn't be the worst thing to have Star-Lord, who really makes that team, pulls them together, like the Lebowski rug, pulls that team together. So also Star-Lord's really not that hard to get relatively early, because you can unlock him with any of the Guardian characters and any of the Ravagers, including like Yondu. And things like that. So you have a wide number of characters you can use, and a lot of them are easier to get early on. So you can be farming, and hopefully you look at your roster soon after hearing this, and you find that you're close on 5 of them. So make sure you use those events to push them up. All right. Then on July 9th, it's time to put mining hats on your mercs for the Payday event. Send your top mercenary team into battle for your monthly score of gold. Prep for this big dig on July 8th with the Merc Mayhem bonus event, which rewards 2-time character shards for mercenary characters. Again, what we're talking about. Be aware of your mercenary characters. Start building on the ones like Merc Riot Guard, who's in the stores where you have to buy him. So you're not going to get a bonus event on him. But the ones like Bullseye and Korath and others that you can get through the campaign energy farming, you'll be able to get double shards on, and you can work on that Taskmaster as well. He moved up to earlier now that he got bumped around. So be aware to focus on those. You get a ton of gold once a month when you have this, so you do want to get a good mercenary team up to 7 stars to eventually get the maximum amount of gold once a month. Whenever this happens, I'm always happy. I'm always broke by the time it happens, and I usually quickly find something to spend that gold on, which see above about how they're raising the gold we're getting, because it's such a press and such a bottleneck or a gate to slow us down. So that's just part of what happens, but take advantage of that. Don't forget your mercs, especially when you pair your mercs with Taskmaster, who is the key to that mercenary team. They become a decent war defense team. Even though people can beat them on war defense, they're the type of team that requires specific counters in order to beat them. And anytime you make the opposing team use some of their precious teams in order to get through you, even though you lose, it's a win because that team's no longer available to help further down the road, further down the rooms in your war battles and things like that. So be aware of that. And have some fun with that. Also, make sure you get your Killmonger for that because he's the mercenary that goes all over the place, including the Wakandans and elsewhere. So do that. So it says, until next time, good luck, Commanders, and good luck to you guys. Thank you for checking in with me, Lay Rooster, in the hen house for our weekly web news, The Buzz. I'm glad we get you that secret redacted information before Scopely could steal it away from us. If we refresh this page, it's going to go away about the sweepstakes. So we'll see what happens there. Anyway, make sure you like the video. Make sure you smash the notification bell so you get the next video that we do. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It really supports us, and we're really trying to push our subscriber count. So we appreciate each and every one of you. So thanks a lot in advance. And leave a comment down below about the things you're most excited about or the things that you are really waiting to hear them change. Let's see what you guys have to say. I'm eager to hear it. And down below in the descriptions, you'll see a link to my Twitch stream where I stream pretty much every day on Twitch. Pacific time after work time in the evenings on weekdays, and then on the weekends I do that earlier Pacific time in the mid-morning, afternoon, and into the evening. So make sure you give a follow over there on Twitch. And if you are coming over to Twitch from YouTube or the podcast, please make sure that you give me a special shout out and let me know on the stream so I can give you a special welcome and shout out. If you're on the podcast, we have some of this stuff. You can see the YouTube videos, and the links for YouTube is down below in your description as well. Also, for everyone, down below is a link for my Discord server. Like-minded, fun gamers who want to get together, talk about the games. I've got automated updates of game news for Marvel Strike Force, for Star Trek Fleet Command, Harry Potter Wizards Unite, Marvel Future Revolution, and more to come as we explore different games that we are passionate about. So come check on over there, ask around, get some help, hang out, and make some friends or guild mates, alliance mates, clan mates, etc. Anyway, I'll check you later, and you guys take care. Cock-a-doodle-doo.